can get this thing cracking. I'm super excited. I've been like anxious all day. Like when you see, like for me as someone who hosts this program, and yes, type this title in. Okay. When you watch brands from afar, and then you finally get to like meet up with them and ask all the good questions, the juicy questions, it's exciting. Do you want me to put a description in? Yes. Alright. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me snatch it from. Where's my other Facebook at? There it is, over here. Let me get this description. Okay. I need a thumbnail too. Yeah, I do. All right. Now you're good. All right, welcome back to another episode of Minority Report featuring Black-owned businesses, and I am your host, Lachelle Smith. This is where you are going to come. This is your final destination for everything, including Black-owned businesses, for interesting entrepreneurial interviews and product reviews, honest product reviews. This is where you're going to want to come. If you don't know me, allow me to introduce myself. I am Lachelle Smith and I am the host. And tonight I have with me Brittany Washington. She is the CEO of My Beautiful Fluff. Honey, she's representing all the big girls, okay? All the fluffy girls, the BBWs, the plus size women, the curvy queens. This is what she's doing. And I'm so glad that she is my guest tonight because not only is it Women's History Month, spring get ready pop off. You need new clothes. You need new everything. You need new journals. You need new mugs. You need new tote bags. And Brittany is the plug. Sis, how are you doing tonight?
I'm blessed. I can't complain.
I know that's right. Blessed and highly favored. That's what I'm talking about. So let's get into this interview. I want to get into this right away. I have been so excited all day to get a chance to talk to you, to hear from you. First, I already read your bio, so I'm familiar. But for those who don't know you, I want you to go ahead and just give them a little bit about who you are and what you've been able to accomplish with My Beautiful Fluff.
My name is Brittany Washington. I'm the owner and founder of My Beautiful Fluff. For the past 7 years, we've empowered women with curves and curls to love themselves as they are. We have a full line of t-shirts, earrings, journals, jewelry. We have an immersive brand experience with our Show Off Your Fluff contest, which we actually just ended, and we will have a new character from someone from our fluffy community that'll be featured on our line for the following year.
There you go. I love it. Representing for us plus size women. Now, I've noticed there are some retail carriers that are not even referring to plus size women anymore as plus size. Now, I'm seeing the new term ultra size. Like, I was like, oh, okay, that sounds a little powerful. I like that. What do you feel is the relationship between fashion and plus size women as far as like shape, cut, fit, fabric? Do you think that they've always been forgiving and generous for women who are plus size, or are you still like on the fence, like, okay, there's definitely room for development and growth?
There's been growth from when I was younger. It used to be the ugly stuff, you go on to Catherine's and you see the stuff that you would get your grandma.
Mm-hmm.
It's grown, but I feel like as plus being majority, when most women are average size 14, why are we getting this corner of the store?
Mm-hmm.
there's plus spending power, and brands are starting to notice that. So now they're inclusive. We just became inclusive in the last year or two. Before that, I had to order online. I couldn't even see what it felt like. I can't try it on, see if I like it, see what the cut is. I've got to order online and hope for the best.
Yeah, and I think that's a frustration that is felt just across the board from plus size women. And like when we were talking off camera, I consider myself a plus size woman. Like, get into this, all of it, get into all these curves. I consider myself a plus size woman. So I've definitely felt that frustration, especially for somebody like me who is I'm in love with online shopping. There's so many things that I've sent back because the fabric wasn't right. It was too thin, too thick. I didn't feel as though that the quality was good. And it's just like, okay, like you said, the average woman is a size 14. When are they going to get it together? But I am starting to see more brands like you that are coming out promoting, pushing body positivity. Now, with that, I know that there's always the negative feedback. We see things like with, Lizzo, for example, 1 minute she's curvy, she's confident. And then the next minute, one person says something negative about her. And it's just like, sis just like crumbles. I'm like, girl, your voice is beautiful. Just do what you do and let the haters hate. But I want to hear from you. Like, what exactly type of body shaming and hate, have you experienced, and how did you handle it?
I'm gonna be honest, I'm evolving, not totally evolved. I'm progressing, but I'm not totally there yet.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes they get a little bit of the old me because it gets frustrating. Oh, well, you support Black owned businesses, you should get a Black owned treadmill. Well, you should just shut up and mind your own business. How about that?
And that's it, right? Because people, I think social media, it opens us up, not only to critique but also to being vulnerable. And I think for a plus size woman, it takes a lot of confidence and a lot of courage to put on a two-piece bathing suit and snap for Instagram. I think it takes a lot, and for that, we should be congratulating us women and supporting each other in that. But to try to call you out and say you need to get a Black owned treadmill, like, are there Black owned treadmills? As somebody who's constantly searching online for Black owned everything, I have yet to come across one. So I'm not even understanding why somebody would say that to you.
The internet is good and bad. It gives
Yeah.
people courage to say things that you wouldn't say to somebody's face. They project their insecurities and their problems on everybody else and hide behind pages with no pictures. But it's like, at the end of the day, why? Like, you purposely came to my page to content about shopping Black just to talk about me. Child, go on somewhere. I ain't got time for that.
Go somewhere. Like, you come through with the reads, and I'm feeling that energy. I love it, because I don't think I hate I hate adult bullying. We have the tendency to think that it only happens to children, but adults can be just as mean and cruel as well. But to hell with them. We celebrating us, sis. That's what it's all about. So let's get into My Beautiful Fluff. Like, talk about when you started, what motivated you to start, and how you've grown in the last 7 years.
The growth has been tremendous. I started out with just a frustration. I transitioned to natural, and I wanted natural hair t-shirts. I couldn't find any that went above a 3X. I'm like, you know what? Forget it. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to make it myself. But I had no idea that at that point, you couldn't really find standard cut t-shirts to print on that were above a 3X. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to source it myself. I had absolutely positively no idea what I was doing sourcing from China. But I'm like, okay, they got Alibaba. I Googled it. I'm going to figure this out.
Right.
I wouldn't recommend that for any business owners, because it took me a year to get a usable shirt.
Okay. So then how did you pivot once you realized, okay, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just going to start. And sometimes as an entrepreneur, you're just starting out. That's all you have is, I have a need, I'm trying to fill it. And I also have a desire and a passion. But then you start going down this road and it's like, I'm hitting brick wall after brick wall. How do you turn that around and not give up?
I just had to fail forward. Like, the first set of shirts I got, I was crying in the box. They were literally, I gave them inches, they cut it in centimeters. I ended up with baby shirts.
Okay.
With I contact the manufacturer. They're like, oh, okay, we're going to get it right. It's supposed to be large through 4X for the first try. So I get another box. T-shirts were supposed to be white with a color logo. They are puke green and all 104Xs.
Jesus. Okay. Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, where do we go wrong? So I break it out. I'm like, hey, I need 10 of each of these sizes. This is what I should have. There should be a size range. I should have large through 4X. They should be white. I updated the chart with the conversions. So it had the conversions for centimeters to inches so that there was no room for error. We eventually got them. They were okay. They were my first shirt. They weren't great.
But you were still able to turn the ship around, basically. And I see there that now you're dealing with communication barriers, you're dealing with conversions, and you handled it like a pro, and you didn't give up, because now here we are 7 years later. Now you're participating in accelerator programs. Now you're getting way more exposure. You're getting local exposure, media, billboards. Talk about that experience.
That experience was being an introvert. When I got picked for the TikTok Black Accelerator program, I'm like, hold on, they picked me? Let me double check my email again. I'm like, okay.
They picked you.
And it pulled me out of my comfort zone to record videos and be more active, because TikTok is like, I'm like, all I see is people dancing. I ain't got no rhythm. I can't dance. Well, what am I going to do on TikTok?
That's why I'm not on TikTok, because I ain't doing no challenges. I ain't doing no dances.
Like, no, everybody doesn't dance. Most of the videos that I scroll through and watch, I see people dancing. I can't do that.
Right. So then once you got through the accelerator, talk about that, because again, as we were talking off of camera, I had expressed to you that I am starting to notice just here within the last 2.5, closer to the 2-year mark, that more corporations are offering mentorship, accelerator programs, funding, credit, anything you could think of, grants. They're now starting to recognize, don't get me confused, they've been recognized that there is Black spending power, but now they're starting to capitalize on a moment and make more investment. For you, as someone who's already gone through an accelerator program, this particular one that we're referring to, you went through on TikTok. Talk to the other entrepreneurs and let them know what are the benefits of being in these type of accelerator programs. I know TikTok's not the only one. I know Amazon also has a Black accelerator program. Talk to someone who may be interested in signing up for this. What should they prepare for? And then once they go through the process, what are the benefits?
When you do the accelerator, you got to be prepared for the good and the bad. Like, it was an amazing opportunity. I never envisioned my brand being on a billboard in California. I never thought I would be able to go see it. So in the middle of a pandemic, going to see my brand on a billboard was monumental to let me know that I'm going in the right direction. Because sometimes you're like, am I doing this right? Maybe I want to quit. No, I'm not going to quit. But it was empowering to be able to see my brand in lights.
I can only imagine, like, I wasn't there, and I'm so excited for you. Like, yes, sis, do it. So now that you've gone through the accelerator program, so you got the billboard, it also gave you local media exposure. Your local newspaper did a write-up for you. They also interviewed you. What other benefits did you get from that as well?
I think it was just growing on TikTok. When I started on TikTok, I had less than 100 followers. Right now, we have about 1,600 followers. We're in the beta so that we can do live shopping on TikTok. So and we got to meet a lot of other cool businesses in the process. And we finished out last week. They sent us a kit. We did like a cocktail or mocktail together for our last kind of event, and it was very nice.
Yeah, see, these are the kind of things that I think up and coming businesses need to know, and I feel like enough businesses don't really share. They share the good part, but they don't necessarily share the process. Like, how do we get to this point? So I thank you so much for being transparent about that. Now let's get back to My Beautiful Fluff. what is included in your brand? So, for plus size curvy woman out there having experienced the same type of shopping dilemmas that you've had, not feeling included, feeling left out, feeling like everything that I buy is, like you said, like moo for your grandma, okay, or for for the aunties from back in the day. Now you're starting to have more stylish selections for plus size women. So along with the other brands, your brand specifically, what is it that you're offering to your buyers?
I think one of the biggest things we offer is more than a brand, we're a community where you can come, you can feel welcome, you can feel embraced. Like I can take an awkward picture and they hype me up. Just like if they take a picture, we hype each other up. Like the love and the support within the community of the people that like they love on me. Like when I'm ready to quit, they're like, no, you're not quitting. What you need help with? What can I do? So I love that it's more than just a brand. Like it's people that I genuinely love that I have never even met.
Now, those earrings I'm seeing, them look real familiar. Where can we find those?
You can find those on the website. These are actually one of my customers, Chanel. She is like an amazing fluffy girl OG. We met at a natural hair event, I think my second year in, and she's been rocking with us ever since. She was one of the winners of our Show Off Your Fluff contest last year. So not only is she on these earrings, she's on a journal, a notebook, a t-shirt. I did my branding shoot with one of the t-shirts with her on it. She is amazing. She is a poet, an author, and a business owner. So to have her on my brand, I was honored that she was entered. And I was even more honored to see her win because she's beautiful and she deserves it.
I love the love that you have like amongst yourselves and the support that you're getting. Now, the contest itself, I know you said that it just ended. When do you start? Because I know you do it annually. So tell me, when do you start? What are the requirements for the fluffy girls who want to join? And when they enter, what else do they win?
Okay, so the requirements are simple. You just send us a picture where you feel most beautiful, where you showing off your fluff. That's it. You send us a picture. We collect the pictures. Usually we start in January where you can submit your pictures. This year we opened it up. Usually we did 2 weeks. We wanted to give people more time. So it was opened up all of January to submit your pictures. Then we voted in February and it ended mid-February. The 19th was the last day for voting. And usually we have 2 winners. This year we only had one. Okay. What we do is to give everybody a chance, any entries that are submitted that include anything from our brand, we randomly draw a second winner. We didn't have any this year, so we just have one. And she is a plus size model. She's been our brand ambassador, and she is just a beautiful spirit. So I'm happy to see this year the contest has brought together a lot of people. The first year I met my brand ambassador, one of my dear friends. She's a model, brand ambassador, influencer. She's all of the above, but she is amazing. Her name is Rashida.
You've mentioned brand ambassador a couple times. And for those who aren't familiar with what brand ambassadors do, they basically are like your front line, like your army of plus size women who love your brand and openly promote your brand for you on social media, word of mouth, in person. What is your brand ambassador program like? So if someone would be interested who's hearing about this and was like, yeah, I want to show off my fluff too. I'm trying to be down like Brandy. How do I get signed up, and what are the prerequisites for that?
Well, we have a couple different things. We're kind of transitioning our brand ambassador program, and we are doing an affiliate program that we're kind of just rolling out. That'll roll out later in March. But even if you're not a brand ambassador, we love to spotlight our customers because they rock it in ways that I would not even imagine. Cute skirts, heels, that they go all out, and I love it. And I love to share them and repost them and love on them.
Now, outside of your brand, I like to give people recommendations. So who do you, or what other brands would you recommend that, say who has like the best jeans, who has the best bras? Because honey, we all know these things are expensive. Try, keep these girls up. Who do you recommend, or who are your favorites that, you could recommend to someone else?
I would say bras. I love the butterfly bras from Ashley Stewart.
Okay.
Jeans. I love anybody that's got them for the short girl. So Ashley Stewart is one of my favorite places for jeans.
You can get the plus size and petite from Ashley Stewart. Okay.
Rebdal has some cute jeans. I love, and skirts. So I love Rebdals. They're another brand I love. Designer L Dove is an amazing plus size designer that I love as well.
Okay.
There are a lot of great shops for plus size women, and I tag them on my page.
Yeah, just to keep that communication going. I mean, I'm definitely here for the Black owned businesses. Do not get me confused. However, plus size is a very specific niche. Very, very specific. And you want something that's tailored to your body. So if you shopped all the Black owned brands and they're not giving you what you want, they're not giving you the sexy, you're not getting the cut, and you need to go elsewhere, nobody here is going to shame you for that, at all. So I love the fact that you're willing to share your experiences, your recommendations. You have a brand ambassador program. I love the idea that you're getting ready to switch over to an affiliate program. So let me backpedal to that really quick. What is the difference between your brand ambassador program and your affiliate program?
With the brand ambassador program, they receive a PR box, usually something between monthly and quarterly, depending on what new releases we have. So it's a little bit different with the affiliate program. They'll have the option to refer a friend, and they would be able to earn a percentage back from everyone they refer, as well as if they don't want to do cash back, they can do double that with gift cards to our store. So it just, if you like it, tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend, and just come on over and shop.
Now, will your affiliate program have, for your affiliates, will each affiliate have like their own specific shopping code, and then they're able to track, who's been using their code and track their points and things of that nature?
Yes, they will have a dashboard. They'll have a unique code that they'll be able to use, and they'll be able to see their referrals.
Okay.
Joshua James.
Oh, we got a friend. I love it. Oh, look at you. Oh, he's a mama's boy. Okay, I'm feeling the love. I'm feeling it. That is so cute. He had to get in on the action. My son is in college, so I'm feeling some type of way. I don't have my baby here, but that's okay. He's come in at the perfect time, because we're almost done for this interview. Before we go, Brittany, thank you so much for being my guest tonight. But before we leave, I want you to definitely shout out your website, your social media. Tell everyone where they can find you and find all of your products, your t-shirts, your tote bags, your journals, your notebooks. Let us know where we can find everything. Oh, he's so cute.
Our website is mybeautifulfluff.com.
Oh, he's a cheerleader too. I love it.
You can find us on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest at Shop My Beautiful Fluff.
He's so adorable. Well, again, Brittany, thank you so much for being a guest on Minority Report. Everyone who tuned in, thank you so much. I appreciate all of the love and the support. If you're watching this video, or if you're going to watch the recap, don't forget to give this video a great big thumbs up, share, like it, subscribe, sign up for my newsletter, visit my website, minorityreporttvshow.com. Yes, baby, we giving everybody the great big thumbs up. That's it for this episode of Minority Report. I thank you all for tuning in, and you have a great night. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Recording stopped.
I love it. He's adorable.
He's an adorable